So another thing that you want to have at your gigs, and this is a really important thing, is some sort of gear bag that you can just throw all of your cables in. I've used so many different types over the years. I've used backpacks, little duffel bags, and those are okay, but they don't really last as long as you need them to last. So especially if you're gigging 2 to 3 times a week, you want to get something that's a little bit more robust. And this is something that I've been using recently. It's a monster here. And this is a, I'm not even sure what the brand of this is, but it's a really cool flight case that I picked up actually at a secondhand store. I don't know if you can see that there. See the back? This is actually the bottom, the wheels. And then this guy comes up like this. You can pick it up with this handle here. And then when you need to access all of your stuff, you have a kind of a locking mechanism there. You can lock it if you want. And it just opens up like this. And I don't know if you can see what's in it. It's exactly as how I left it from my last gig, just like 2 days ago. But I'll take out some of the stuff that's in here. So, oh, it's another pedal that I use. It's not on my, it doesn't fit on my board, but this is a really cool pedal by TC Helicon. It's the VoiceTone pedal, and sometimes I don't use this too often, but I'll use it every once in a while when I want a little bit of layering on my vocals when I play solo, especially. It's the H1, and it's really cool because you can set it so that the way I use it is I put it on the guitar settings, so it's connected through my other pedals, and it takes the voicing, the chord voicing that you're playing on your guitar, and it mysteriously and magically matches the appropriate harmony to accompany that. And you can choose a harmony with this pedal either below or above what your main vocal line is. So you can just set that here. I usually choose one that's below and one that's above, and then you can choose the how much presence you want with this button here. It's the dry or wet button, or sorry, knob. There's the back there. I'll do a more in-depth review on this later. This is another pedal that cannot fit on my rig. And this is the FS5U, Boss FS5U. And remember that looper pedal that we talked about a little bit ago, the RC3? Well, this pedal starts and stops the loops on that pedal. So what you do is you can hit it once to start it, and actually stop it once you start the loop, and then you can hold it for 5 seconds to clear out the loop that you created on the RC3. So this is an essential pedal if you use any kind of looper, any kind of Boss looper. I'll put the link for that below. Also, this is another essential part of any pro gigging musician's gear bag is some sort of a surge protector. Gotta have one of these. Everybody should have one of these if you're gigging. Otherwise, you're susceptible to whatever sort of electric current is flowing through that venue, and a lot of times it's not good. This is my microphone. It's a really cool microphone by Blue. This is the, right there, it comes in this really cool bag with this Elmo material or something, but it's a really cool plush bag. This is the Blue Encore 200. And Blue has been making these incredible dynamic microphones. Actually, just fairly recently. The company has been around for a little while, but they've been making the dynamic microphones just fairly recently. And this is an amazing microphone. I'll do an in-depth review of this one in a later episode. But this is how it looks. It has that nice bling copper sort of a thing happening there. Great microphone though for vocalists. A lot of rich lows, but not too muddy. A lot of appropriate highs. It takes phantom power, 48 volt phantom power from the mixing board or your PA system. So just have that in mind if you're going to choose something like this. Most microphones, most dynamic microphones don't require 48 phantom power. So this is kind of a special microphone that needs that phantom power. And then we have, this is my backup microphone. Another great microphone that I've used for years until I got the blue microphone. This is sort of an industry standard. This is the Shure Beta 87. This is the 87C, if you can see that. But I mean, if you're gonna have a backup microphone, this is the backup microphone to have. This is I mean, a lot of people's first choice for a microphone, and it was my first choice until I got the blue. No, I can do a more in-depth review of that one as well. Comes in a cool bag. And then I have some miscellaneous cables here. These are the power adapters for a couple of my cables. We don't need to go into that. We have, I usually carry about 2 to 3, sometimes 4 sets of these XLR cables. These are essential cables, primarily for microphones, but they can also be used coming out of your DI or your effects pedals. But these are great to have. You never want to have just 1 or 2. You want to carry more than you need. And I usually carry a bunch of these in my setup. When I say a bunch, I mean like this much. So we don't have to go through those one by one, but that's what's in there. These are some really cool cables. This is my instrument cable of choice right now. I don't know if you can see. It's made by a company called Kaminari. Great company out of Japan. But they've been making some excellent instrument cables. And the rep from Southern California gave me a few of these cables at one of the NAMM shows that we went to, and I love them. I just need to. I've been using this one to death. Look at. I've just been tearing this one apart from gigging every week for the last 3 years that I've had this. But I need to get more of these from her. But I think that's it. That's pretty much it. You want to have something that's robust like this. It doesn't have to be something from a secondhand store. Before I found this, I was using a really cool, it's actually a tool case that I'll link below. And I was using that for maybe about 4 years or so. And it's a cool tool case from a company called Harbour Frieght. I'll link their website below. And great gear bag. But I was kind of outgrowing it. I needed more space for stuff. And this one is just like really cool. Even with all my stuff in it, I'll show you. Probably edit this out, but I'll show you because this is not very fun to look at. But even with all this miscellaneous junk in here, you can see there's still a lot of room in there. See? I don't know if you can see that. Still a lot of room. So I mean, you want to get something that can store all of your stuff, and you want to, in most cases, you want to carry more than you need, because you never know if you're going to run out of something. And that's pretty much it. Be sure to hit the like button below, because likes do help, and subscribe right down there. And let me know if you want to see something in particular, gear related, music related, on a future episode. And thank you so much. Aloha.